I think these 5 areas are the absolutely most important ones that we can be focusing on in after school. And there are a few reasons for that. Given what's happened in the education system over the last several years, children and young people just don't have the opportunities they've had before to really strengthen and develop and master their skills. And as a result, what happens in the after-school environment is they get an opportunity to be collaborative, which is one of the key 21st century qualities that people are going to have to work together well, and that doesn't happen during the school day. They have to be able to master skills in a way that's relevant to their own experiences, and that's something that doesn't happen much during the school day anymore. And they have to have experiences, and experiences that take them beyond the confines of their own neighborhoods and their own schools and their own family environments. And when you put those things together with the other skills and the other principles that we work with, I think those things really offer children and young people a way to become the productive, healthy, and contributing adults that they're capable of becoming. I think the most important principle of these is that learning has to be active. There's too much sitting during the school day, and when kids are home, if they're not in programs, what typically happens is they're watching television or they're playing video games. And we now know that children who are not in programs have an enormous amount of time on their hands, and they're doing things that aren't productive. But even beyond that, I think all learning takes place through experiential kinds of things happening. I love it that in after-school programs, kids are physically active. This is making a huge contribution to them not acquiring type 2 diabetes and other kinds of health issues early on. They do better in school, they're healthier, they're more fit, they're more ready to learn. All of those things are critical. I also think that part of the activity has to be about hands-on learning. There has to be things that they actually can do with each other as part of the collaborative effort as well. They need to problem solve with others. They need to actively do that. They need to be engaged in project-based learning, where they're the ones who actually are figuring out how to do things so that they develop the skills that become really important to them, not only currently, but later in their lives. So I think at the heart of things, the activity, the emphasis on what children do, how they're able to make decisions, how they're able to problem solve, how they're able to take on more and more responsibilities and work together to make things happen, is what builds their skills, but it also builds their confidence. And I think it's the combination of those two things that make the biggest difference in children's lives.